What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here today, bringing to you my live reaction of One Piece manga chapter 920. Now, I just got the notification from the Discord informing me the chapter is, confirmed to be out. I was editing some stuff for the time being, before, the big trip to the New World, York, New City, should I say New York City and stuff, from Thursday up until Sunday morning, afternoonish. So I know that I probably won't get a chance to get to other videos and stuff, but at the very least, before I step into new territory, I gotta at least read this One Piece chapter, so that way my mind could be focused in on One Piece and the trip and everything. So nothing could be ruined in regards to that. But I'm excited to see what's gonna go down, man. 920. I know that next week we're expected to go on break. From a little news source I got from Big News Morgan himself, telling me the chapter next week we're not gonna get one. So at the very least, it makes sense. Though Oda switching from the early schedule because the holidays, so going holiday, regular schedule, then holiday afterwards. So it makes sense, man. So that way he kind of gets back into the group of things on a regular schedule. But yeah, let's jump into the chapter, man. I want to see how this time travel thing is gonna go. Again, I kind of had my thoughts on it last week. I was kind of like, I would have been more shocked about it personally per se if I never knew about the theory that Marco, the One Piece theorist, had done. And shout out to him though, of course. Kind of nailed that. They nailed the head on the coffin essentially. But if I had not known about it or not seen it, I think the impact would have been a lot more. So the fact that I knew of the theory and the fact that it was brought up here, it's like it kind of took away from me for a little bit. Still a great chapter. A lot of things I did enjoy of it, but I think it would have been a lot more shock factor if I just didn't know about the theory prior. But regardless, let's get into it, man. Chapter 920 of One Piece. Here we go. Oh, what the hell? What the? Wait this man's trolling me right before I get on the damn plane. Are you kidding me? Okay, the chapter title is I Love Oden. Okay, but hey, we'll get to the title in a sec. What in the hell is up with this thing right here? We got Zoro and Sanji. They're both asleep, knocked out. They got like the the markings, which obviously, of course, Nami punching him in the head. And you see two different things. You see my boy like just smiling because he knocked the hell out of that damn cook as he should. And then you see Sanji, off some pretty goddamn good heroin because Nami would never ever do that. And definitely him being on the ground like that in pain, never gonna happen. I'm telling you, man. Somebody in the New World is selling some pretty damn good heroin. And I don't know, man. Michael doesn't do drugs or nothing, man. It's straight physical specimen. He's the GOAT, a god. He's not no drug addict, man. I mean, lay off. But anyways, jump into the chapter, man. Chapter 920, I Love Oden. Cover page request, Sanji and Zoro fighting in their dreams. Okay, so cover page stuff requests. So, I mean, look, give me something with Bonnie. I'll be happy. Anyways, let's jump into it. Here we go. So going back to their the ruins of Oden Castle. Wano Country, Kuri, the ruins of Oden Castle. Kinemon recalls the past. Yo, we're gonna get the flashback? This quickly, though? I mean, it says I love Oden, but there's no way we're gonna get the whole thing. This place was called Oden Castle. That is what the people of Kuri called the castle that once stood here. But actually, its real name was Kuri Castle. Oden was beloved by the residents of Kuri, and therefore, the castle was called as such. So that was Momo's father. That's right. Yo! Oh, there's a silhouette, bro. Like, give me the design, I hate when Oda does this, man. Our master, Lord Oden, was quite the wild card. Despite being the son of the Wano Country shogun, Lord Kozuki Sukiyaki. Oh, shoot. Oh, I mean, yeah, the previous lord. What a name. Kozuki. Hold on. The Kozumi. No, it couldn't be the same. Kozuki Sukiyaki. He got into violent fights one after the other and was eventually exiled from the Flower Capital. So he was raised there. Interesting about this Oden fella. What? However, at the time, there was a place in the Wano country that was considered a lawless area. Kuri? Criminals and look at these people you're seeing like over here, like just fighting each other. You can see like someone like on like the horse antler thing. Criminals and Ronin exiled from their village wandered about there and formed groups to rob and kill each day. Blood was spilled. It was such a heinous place that even the shogun decided to ignore its problems. That was Kuri. Oh my. These people were at it day in and day out, just cutting each other down. You see Nami like shook, and Luffy shook. The young Lord Oden went to that Kuri of all places and started a huge fight with a man known as Ashura Doujii. Ashura Doujii. Why does this dude look like Jinbei with a sword? Like, it has, like, the hair design thing going on, like, a little bit of the face and everything with this... The hell? Who is considered the most dangerous man of all the evildoers in this land. In the end, Lord Oden defeated him. Shortly afterwards, he rounded up the ruffians in this land and raised them from their pitiful bad deeds. When you bold a name like that, I think that's going to come back into play. But Ashura Doujii. The only thing I can think of Ashura wise is what Zoro has, but it can't be no connection. He forced them to learn how to be workers, as it was a necessity for the construction of this town and the castle. He built a paradise farm for the sake of everyone and created a free and lively village where the sounds of laughter would not stop. After some time, Shogun Sukiyaki heard of his deeds. It was then that he was bestowed the title of Daimyo of Kuri at the young age of 20. It was a monumental achievement for Lord Oden. That's pretty dope. So at least we got to learn exactly like how he became like, essentially, like, the lead, like the leader and stuff of like the region of Kuri. That he ended up taking all these outlaws and stuff, gathering them together and everything, and eventually over time changing lives and stuff. Father Sukiyaki found all the deeds, and guess what? He bestowed him a new title. That's actually dope, and he did at 20 years old. That's impressive. You see like all the people like there like on moving around. What the hell is this one dude here? You look, bro. He has like a bald head, like big figure thing, holding some logs and stuff. That was a really weird design. He created rivers and wharfs. He created rivers and wharfs. He connected villages and people together. Lord Oden had a habit of saying this one thing: "It's too cramped in here." My God! Oh, we gotta switch over. Yeah, I mean, look, it's my gold. I can't be upset, bro. Look, anything with Zoro, I gotta be happy with, man. Jeez, those guys. Where in the world did they wander off to? Oh my God, bro. Listen, man. GPS out. Give this man a Vivri card GPS. Or at least something to help him, like, for God's sake. His directions suck. Help my boy out, man. This dude got lost. And you see a tiger knocked out. I think the tiger has to be knocked out from the... obviously, of course, the water and whatever, like, stuff, from the contaminated water. Unless my boy knocked them out, then that's pretty impressive. Then, Zoro's just like, yo, don't come up to me, man. Where in the world did they wander off to? I'm amazed that they could get lost even while I was riding on Komainu. Oh, it's a wharf. Maybe I should catch a ride. So look at my boy, looking all clean and everything, man. Even though, honestly, bro, like, my boy's an idiot, but listen, man. We stand this dude as proud as we should. Maybe I could catch a ride on this thing. Oh, you knew! We're gonna see Soul Gang! Wano Country Kuri on a certain beach. For Lord Oden, the Wano Country was a little bit too cramped. How nostalgic. Now I remember this is that beach. We drifted to this land, and we were referred to as the talking cat and the talking dog. Everybody here feared us. All of them except for Lord Oden. There he is, man. Mokomo Dukedom, ruler of Day, Duke Inuarashi, man. Look at him. Yo, who was it Raiden? Let me know. I could be mistaken the dude's name for Mortal Kombat. The one that has that exact same hat and everything? Dude. Yo, the dude. Hey, listen, man. I'm a dog person, but, like, I love Nekomamushi. But, like, I'm a dog person, man. Inuarashi gang in this house. You should all be ashamed. Being afraid of those who look different from your highlights, your ignorance. Oh, you see, like, he looks so precious, yo. Inuarashi, Nekomamushi, when they were little dogs and kitty, man. Like, he was indeed our savior and was indeed a true hero. And more than anything, he was indeed our Lord and Master. And he's like shedding tears, man, remembering the past. Look at my boy. Wait a minute, is there a third person there? Neko, Inu, and there's a third person you can barely see right there, actually. Nah, that has to be Oden. But I mean, there's two people there like who obviously knocked their skulls in. Could have been Oden? Unless there's a third person that that has to be Oden. Most likely, you know, it was scolded him afterwards. But yeah, that's actually pretty nice though. We're getting like more of this information on Oden and stuff. You know, I know the chapter's titled after him, but this is like really cool to see. What in the hell? Whitebeard was charmed, and Roger was captivated by that samurai of the Wano country. And you see, they're freaking out. What the hell? What a story. How cruel of... So, what happened to Oden? Our beloved Lord Oden was taken to the flower capital and executed as a criminal. What? What'd you say? Don't joke with me. That's dirty. Orochi. And you see Luffy, like, he's pissed. He's knocking down, like, debris afterwards. All this happened to the courageous Lord Oden over 20 years ago. But, in our eyes, it was only a few months ago. But look at the change into the thing. They're talking about Whitebeard was charmed, Roger was captivated by this dude, just by this one dude. And the atmosphere completely changes. From them being shook and happy to them being pissed of what they're hearing. The brave warrior Kozuki Oden's final moments, when I close my eyes, I can envision it just as if it happened yesterday. What an extraordinary man. It was pretty impressive that you guys were able to escape safely from such a crappy situation. Yes, but at that point, no one was on our side anymore. In desperation, we escaped with all of our strength and left the execution site to head to Oden Castle. On our way there, Nekomamushi and Urashi started to argue it out. They were caught by Oroshi's subordinates, and we believed their lives to be forfeit. But at that point, it did not matter who died. We absolutely needed to get into Oden Castle. Orochi was who orchestrated the downfall of the Kozuki clan, which surely targeted Lord Momonosuke's life next. Who are those dudes on the side? Because I see Kaido. What the hell are these dudes? Bro, is that king and queen? Because one of them has to be Jack. One of them has to be Jack on the left side. That has to be Jack. Is that king and mother flipping queen? However, Kaido anticipated our plan and the castle was set ablaze before we could reach it. Dude, look at Kaido, bro. He's like hovering over the damn thing. Menacing, bro. This dude is on his cool gimmick, bro. But that has to be king and flipping queen on the other side. What the hell is their abilities, though? Like, hold on. You know what's freaking wild just now? I'm even looking at it. You remember that one old-ass Kaido silhouette that was shown way back because with the pointy thing and, like, you know, the smile and stuff? The person where it is on the far right has, like, a similar thing if you, like, really look deep into it. And the middle dude over here, like, I don't know what the hell the design, but it kind of reminds me of a way of Pika. But yo, the 3 calamities, bro, the 3 disasters. Oh my god, bro. They're gonna show it. They're gonna show Kaido what they did to these people, man. I mean, obviously they survived after the fact and everything, but oh my god, hold on, let me see. Wait, there's Kiku. Hold on, Kiku, Kanjuro, Kinemon, Raizo. Who's the 5th? That's not Momonosuke. There's no way. He's not that tall. Hold on. Let me get this next page. Lord Momonosuke and his younger sister, Lady... What? This man had a sister? Lord Momonosuke and his younger sister, Lady HIYORI, were stuck inside of the castle. Lord Momonosuke... Oh, wait. So that's why. They were in the castle. Lord Momonosuke, Lord HIYORI, Lady HIYORI, along with their mother, Lady Kozuki Toki. Lady Toki. Now, this may sound hard to believe, but there have always been rumors that Lady Toki was born sometime in the distant past. It's impossible for people to travel to the past. However, traveling to the future is very possible. I've been traveling further into the future using this mysterious time of the... the Toki Toki no Mi exists. It flippin' exists, yo. And this Lady Toki, Lady Time. Isn't there like a folklore about that lady, like Lady Time and stuff or whatever? Research later, man. But yo, give me this design, what she looks like. Don't give me no silhouettes. And of course, Hiyori being like held on. You see Momonosuke there with like this troll face. And finally, I have arrived here at the terminus of my journey. Lord Oden, therefore, this is where I shall remain. Could we stop it? And you see all of them like bowing. But who is this last person that's over there? I don't even know. Could we stop it? If traveling into the future is truly possible, then we will definitely fulfill Lord Oden's wishes. We will definitely take down Orochi and Kaido and open up this country's borders. And then you see like the little silhouette of her smiling. Oh man. I'm leaving Momonosuke in your care. But what the hell happened to Hiyori though? There's no way she just died off like that. That's the case. That's sick, man. Mother and child just being burned to death like that. And then obviously Oden being executed in the flower capital. Like, man, yo. Now that's really setting up, man. Orochi and Kaido, they're some sick bastards, man. And then you see the time travel after it happened. Huh? Is this a dream? Where are we? Where is the castle? What about the fire? What about Lady Toki? What about Lady Hiyori? Where is my mother? Tell me, Kinemon. Worn out graves. So the tales of Lady Toki's powers were all true. We landed in the Wano country 20 years after that incident. You know what I just realized right now too? Because if Lady Toki is actually dead, the fruit is in existence right now. Someone has possession of it. Someone is in possession of that fruit now. Or at least it's in circulation in the world. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I don't want things going, changing the events of the past and stuff or whatever, but at least like it was how to explain it. Look, I'm fine with this right now, man. But they literally did like some cool stuff and literally sent my man Samurai Jack literally into like the present timeline right now. And 20 years after the incident, you see like all, of course, like Kaido's like machines and the factories and everything on the sides. We were truly in an unknown world. We traveled around the Wano country in order to better understand its current state. There were factories lined up, row by row, countless smoke streams rising into the air, undrinkable water, rations controlled by those in power. You see, like, the hell kind of people is that? Like a robotic, like, long leg dudes? The Damiyo in the village gone, and the vast wasteland, the Kozuki name was scorned. We realized that this was no longer the Wano country we once knew. We thought we would be unable to find the people that fight alongside us, but we were wrong. You are our Lord Momonosuke, is that correct? I am Jiobyomen of the Kibi, a former retainer of the Shogun. 20 years I have been waiting here for 20 years. I believe Lady Toki's words and waited here for this day. Wait, is that the fifth person that was there that we didn't even know who it was? My mother? No, it wasn't. Lady Toki's last words indicated that the Kozuki family would rise again in 20 years. I had my doubts, and as to give proof to such words, I searched for the remains of the 9 red scabbards. I was unable to find them. Even if there was a 1 in a million chance, we had hoped that you would appear for 20 years from that day. If you were willing to... The people that were with Oden! Yeah, because I see the fat dude with the bald head and stuff we saw in the chapter. Yeah. That's hype, man. So those people literally laying in wait during this entire time, waiting for their people to come back. That's insane. All their friends and stuff, man, from back then. Oh man. If you're willing to lead the fight against Orochi, then we will stand by your side and fight when the time comes. No matter where we are or what we are doing, we all have tattoos on the mark of the moon on our ankles. You see the mark, and shall wait for your commands. Unbelievable. Even though 20 years have passed, we still have allies we can count on. We must gather together in secret. Nobody can know of what we are planning. We shall do our utmost. We entrusted Kiku with gathering intel on the enemies, and us four, as you already know, sent out recruit allies. Leaving this country is also a crime. As we were leaving, they spotted us, and so that is what happened, and began to pursue us. Because none of us had any navigational skills, on our way to Zou, we immediately shipwrecked and lost our vessel. There we parted with Raizo. Let us meet us on Zo. So that, oh man, so there it goes, explained. So they got spotted, obviously by one of the people working underneath Jack and stuff, and that Jack afterwards, you know, went over to Zo to go after them, which makes sense because obviously they follow the direction and everything from there. Barely, and then Dressrosa, man. Look at Dopey. Look at Dopey. He's in a prison cell, man. Barely escaping with our lives, we ended up drifting to Dressrosa. There, we were chased by Doflamingo, who was working with Kaido, and in the process of trying to catch up to Lord Momonosuke, who had accidentally boarded a mysterious ship, we parted with Kanjuro there. Do not worry about me. Save yourselves, man. So then one went to Punk Hazard, the other one, oh, yo. I love how it's like recalling all this. So now like it makes sense exactly like just in this whole page, like how everything just like transpired, you know, from them leaving Wano to literally the predicament we saw them in Punk Hazard afterwards. Oh my god, yo, this is really well done, man, from Oda. And when we arrived at Punk Hazard, Caesar, another one of Kaido's pawns, was there. I was dismantled by Laudono, who is now our ally. It was truly a desperate situation. And that is where I met all of you. Man, Caesar's probably going to show up in a cover story or something. I don't know. Who is it? Hey, this thing can talk. Even the dragon. Nami, when she was wearing that, you know, that amazing top, bro, as she should. Oh, it's not to your liking? I love it. Like, the anime did a really good job with that one, especially, man. So, and thinking back on it, we went through crisis after crisis, but it was absolutely a blessing to meet all of you. Even though Orochi's troops know our names, we are saved by the fact that they do not truly believe of our presence. They think that we are ghosts. Thanks to you, to that, we haven't been put on any wanted posters, and have been able to re-enter the country without anyone suspecting a thing. Even I didn't realize it, and I'm one of your allies. Sorry, that was my fault. Hey, stop flirting! I love how Sanji's the one that's saying that. The most important part of this plan is not to be exposed. Okay, got it. Yo, this Sanji looks fire! You see, like, the whole squad, bro. Everyone together. Yo. Our current forces are the Straw Hat Crew, led by Luffy Dono. The Heart Pirates, led by La Dono. 2 groups from the Mink Tribe, the Musketeers, led by Inuarashi. And the Guardians, led by Nekomamushi. As well as the Samurai we have recruited with the will to rebel. Ideally, our forces would need to be 5,000 strong. However, waging a war is not our intention. Our goal is to gather information in complete secrecy and take the commander's head. The plan will commence in 2 weeks' time on the night of the Fire Festival. We will commence the raid on Onigashima. That has to be Kaido's area. That has to be where Kaido's chilling. That where Kaido resides. Let's go, coach. Let's freaking go, man. Oh, like, why you have to go on break like this, Oda? Nah, bro, I said the break, but look at them. All serious, ready to go. Where Kaido resides. Oda's word choice for raid could possibly be invoking the 47 Ronin assassination incident. Wait, that could be a connection to that one plot line in Rurouni Kenshin. There's no way it connects to that. And I see the break there. Please, there's more. There's the reference sheets, man. Bro, the fire. But the thing is, they're gonna try and go for Kaido's head. Like he's the commander. Our goal is to gather information in complete secrecy and take the commander's head. The plan will commence in 2 weeks' time on the night of the Fire Festival. We will commence on the raid on Onigashima. This basically also just confirmed right there, Kaido has to be a goddamn Oni. Either that is what he is, or that is Devil Fruit is something with an Oni. More likely, as whatever the hell he is as a creature, he is an Oni, and he has his own fruits. Oh my god. Where Kaido resides. Finally, see like Law, Momonosuke, Luffy, and my boy Inuarashi, man. This has to be, you know what? I thought last week's chapter was supposed to be the one that's supposed to end Volume 91. I could easily tell you this could be the one right here that can very well conclude that volume. You know, 9, 10, 11 chapters, whatever it is you want to put for a volume. This would be a very good way to conclude it. man, but now it makes me excited to see what the hell's gonna transpire now in 2 weeks. Dude. I really like this chapter, man. Like, just getting to see, like, callbacks and stuff, learning about, like, Oden's character and stuff, what led him to, from, like, his time. He was born in the Flower Capital. Sukiyaki was the one who was running things, the previous shogun to him, previous shogun at the time. And just seeing, like, how he made his name as the Daimyo of Curry to, all the stuff afterwards there, Lady Toki. But I'm wondering, too, though, like, I could definitely see a twist and see, like, HIYORI possibly being alive still. I could very well see possibly, like, Lady HIYORI, actually being still alive. Maybe she's the one who has possession of, the Toki Toki no Mi, which, the Toki Toki no Mi, man. But I like the fact that they also, they handled it pretty well, I think, too, in terms of the whole, the time thing, how it works, where it's like you can't go to the past, but going to the future is very possible. And it depends now, because now we need to know, exactly what is her control. Can it only go 20 years? Can it go, like, a year, 2 years? Like, what is the exact limit, though, for how many years they can go into the future? But then, just to find out that there were people that entire time that were waiting for them. For 20 years, these people had to live under these conditions, man, under freaking Orochi and Kaido. And the fact that this confirmed, too, because I was talking with Brago earlier today, actually, before this chapter came out, and we were thinking, like, there's a possibility that based on the story of what Momonosuke was talking about and stuff, with the, having a few months ago with Kaido and everything, is that Kaido had to have been there 20 years ago. So it tells me that there has to be even more within Wano as to why he was there. I mean, obviously the secret and stuff, but again, 20 years, 24 years technically, between the timeline when Roger died. So he knew obviously there was something on Wano that he needed. And of course, leading to Oden because he had the connection with Whitebeard and with Roger, man. Oh, man. But yo, I like this chapter a lot. I'm feeling like towards maybe an 8.5. At least looking around then. Maybe pushing to the 9. I don't know. But let me know your thoughts on the comment section below. What did you guys think of One Piece this week? Let me know your favorite moments from this chapter. Like them if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Definitely stay tuned for a discussion in New York City, possibly on the Friday or possibly late Thursday nights with the rest of the squad and stuff. Details, I'll let you guys know on Twitter. If you're not following me, social media link down in the description below. And with that being said, I will catch you guys. If I don't see you guys after this, we'll be in discussion afterwards. I will see you guys 2 weeks time from now to experience chapter 921 in One Piece. And hopefully we get to see what should be some very, very, very awesome events about to go down in the land of Wano. So, Commodore Lad signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.